Greetings from my office in Bloomington, Illinois. My wife Judy and I moved here in September of 2014 after living nearly 20 years in Burlington, Iowa. I'm your professor for narrative preaching for this term. It's going to be an exciting, stimulating, thought provoking journey over the next 8 weeks. We will learn together. The textbooks are excellent. My heart has been stirred as I have reread them and prepared to teach the class. I'm convinced that each of us will be challenged to think more deeply and evaluate more broadly as we work together on preaching from the Gospel of Luke. But let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a graduate of Moody Bible Institute, Dallas Theological Seminary, and I earned my doctorate at Trinity Evangelical Divinity School. And I've taken additional courses at all three of those schools, as well as additional colleges and universities through the years. That passion has roots in my parents' belief that education should be an ongoing experience of life. My fun fact is I have over 12 years of post-high school education. My mom and dad loved the Lord Jesus Christ, had a deep passion to follow him, and indeed were the driving force in planting a church in their community 10 miles from the closest town of 3,000 people in 1940. The church continues to thrive. I have a deceased brother and his wife were graduates of Moody. My sister also. 3 of our children and their spouses are graduates of Moody. 2 of our grandchildren and their spouses are graduates of Moody. And 2 additional grandchildren have taken courses at Moody Distance Learning. So we have deep connections to the Institute and its multifaceted ministry. One of the lessons that my mom and dad taught me was to continue to excel and enhance my skills throughout life. I'm glad that you're part of this class because I think as we journey together, we will learn to love the Lord Jesus more deeply, but also enhance our skills. I began my journey as a 19-year-old student at Moody Bible Institute. Each weekend I traveled about 200 miles by train down to Galesburg, Illinois, where my car was parked, and I ministered in a small village church that had left a mainline church. When I think back and look at some of my notes for those sermons, those people were so patient and loving as I learned to preach and proclaim the gospel of Christ. A week after graduating from Moody, I married my sweetheart, Judy Crawford, another student at Moody, who is also a graduate of Moody. In June, we celebrated 54 years of marriage. We have 3 children. Our oldest son, Andrew, also works with Moody Distance Learning in the administrative aspects of Moody Distance Learning. He and his wife have 5 biological children. The 4 oldest are married. They also have 7 adopted children. Each of the adopted children have various special needs, primarily related to the abuse of alcohol and illegal drugs during their biological mother's pregnancy. They are more serious problems than what most of us can imagine. Judy helps a lot with the children in various ways, just like a mom would do. They live 4 houses from us, so it is very convenient. Our second son is a lawyer in the Army. He joined the Army at age 39 with the goal of becoming a lawyer. And as he did that, he completed his degree at William and Mary College and received his jurisprudence degree. He is currently stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, but is currently deployed to Afghanistan to do attorney work over there, or to use a military term, JAG officer. He and his wife have 10 children. The 4 oldest are married. They have 3 grandchildren. So if you put that together, well, wait, I haven't told you about our youngest, Esther Joy. She and her husband also live here in Bloomington, and they have 5 children. He is a corrections officer at the maximum security prison in Pontiac, Illinois. So, putting that all together, we have 3 children, 26 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. God is very good to us, and we thank Him for His many blessings to us that He has lavished on us throughout the years. Recently, we spent time reflecting on people who had impacted our lives and our ministry in the spirit of Romans chapter 16, where Paul thanks so many people. Judy and I have served the Lord in Herman, Illinois, in Dallas, Texas, Pontiac, Illinois, Glendale, Texas, McHenry, Illinois, and Burlington, Iowa. We've helped more than 30 students complete ministry internships. I've served as a solo pastor as well as a pastor of a church with 15 staff members and over 150 volunteers. In 2008, we left the church in Burlington, Iowa, and joined Interim Pastor Ministries. I have served as an intentional interim pastor in Garner, Iowa, Williston, North Dakota, Derby, Vermont, and Minot, Illinois. My passion as an interim pastor is to help the leadership discern why Jesus wants their church to exist in their community in this year, in this decade. To clarify their vision and purpose of existence is so essential. I love to equip people in the spirit of Ephesians 4:12 so that they can be better servants of the Lord Jesus Christ. I hope that this class will be another chapter in equipping you to be an effective ministry. Prepare yourself for some hard thinking. It will not always be comfortable, but I can guarantee it will be rewarding. As you invest, you will get a good return. Be certain to read the faculty information place in Blackboard. It's the upper left-hand corner of Blackboard. You'll learn more about who I am there. I've already posted some announcements. Announcements are my way of being able to communicate with you, and as you read them, listen to them, we can effectively work together as a team. I've had students who have really struggled with some assignments, and I'm sad about that, but the problem was they didn't read or listen to announcements. You can anticipate a video like this from me generally every Monday and every Friday of the next 8 weeks. Always feel free to contact me, shoot me an email, give me a call, send me a text. We'll get together and we'll work on whatever the issue is in your life, whether that is related to the course or related to life and ministry. God bless you.